Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Nada Ansar. So let's learn about culture with me. In this video, we will learn about Brazilian culture. Before, thanks for clicking this video. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and click the bell button for the next videos. Brazil. The capital of Brazil is Brasilia. The national language is Portuguese. So, I have an example of introduction using Portuguese language. Olá, meu nome é Nada Nisa, tenho 21 anos, sou da Indonesia. And the inhabited by several ethnicities are Brancos, Pardos, Pretos, Amarelos, and Indians. The currency is Real Brazil. And this is what we will explore in Brazil in this video. The first, we will explore the Brazilian traditional clothing. Brazilian traditional clothing. There are a lot of them. The first there is Baiana. Baiana is famous costume from the state of Bahia in Brazil. Baiana consists of a long, brightly patterned skirt, a short blouse, combined with a sash and a cloth wrapped around the waist. Usually, this costume is worn by dancers in traditional dance events such as samba and capoeira. The second, there is Bumba Meu Boi. Bumba Meu Boi is a traditional Brazilian costume originating from the state of Maranhão. This costume consists of an enormous vest, trousers, and boot worn by the dancer. This costume is used in a performance that tells the story of a farmer who responds to the death of his pet by dancing and singing mourning songs. The third is Havaiana. Havaiana are flip-flops that have become one of Brazil's fashion icons. The Havaiana is made of rubber and has a simple design but is very comfortable to wear. In Indonesia, it is usually called sandal swallow. Wow! It turns out the rubber sandals like swallow have become an icon in Brazil. The fourth is Cangaceiro. The Cangaceiro is a costume usually worn in celebration of the Festa Junina, a celebration held to celebrate Santo Antonio, Santo João, and Santo Pedro in Brazil. The costume consists of a hat, jacket, shorts, and boots, combined with a scarf wrapped around the neck. The last is Guayabera. Guayabera is a traditional shirt originating from Latin American countries. This shirt is very popular in Brazil and is usually worn at formal and informal events. The Guayabera consists of a shirt with front buttons and front pocket that is often decorated with embroidery. Okay, next, let's explore Brazilian traditional food and drinks. The first is cachaça. This drink is made from fermented milk and water mixed with caipirinhas. Cachaça can be found at bars and placed in wooden drums. The next is maqueca. Maqueca is a soup dish containing shrimp, thick sauce made from coconut milk, vegetable oil, and pepper. Maqueca uses chopped tomatoes, tomato seeds for natural coloring, onions, coriander, fish, and seafood. The next is feijoada. The contents of the food are pork chops, black bean stew, and sausage. Feijoada is also called black bean soup because of its strong bean aroma. If cooked traditionally, feijoada takes 24 hours. Traditionally, feijoada is eaten on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Feijoada is usually eaten with rice, kale, and pork. The next is quindim. Quindim is a sweet dessert that you can try. This dessert is made from eggs, butter, coconut, and sugar. Quindim is usually served in small bowls. It's golden in color and topped with grated coconut. Quindim is chewy like pudding. The next is barbecue. Barbecue is grilled meat is a popular dish in South America. The meat used can be pork or beef. Before grilling, the meat is seasoned and given coarse salt. Then, the meat is grilled over charcoal. The next is akarake. Akarake is small-sized fritters in Brazil. This food uses crushed nuts. Then, the ingredients are mixed with vegetable oil and onion paste. After that, the food is shaped thinly and fried. Once the food is brown, remove it and serve it with dried shrimp and vatapa. Vatapa topping is made from a mixture of shrimp and bread. Akarake is usually eaten with a typical Brazilian chili sauce. And the next is cozinha cakes. Cozinha cakes are dry fried cakes filled with cheese and minced beef. In Indonesia, it's like a dumpling filled with chicken. The next is brigadeiros. Brigadeiros are sweet ball-shaped cakes. Usually, this food is served at children's parties. In Indonesia, it is called with chocolate balls or bola-bola coklat. And the next is paude kue ijo. Paude kue ijo direct bread is usually enjoyed with hot coffee or tea. The last is vatapa. Vatapa is a thick and savory coconut milk soup. Vatapa's ingredients are bread, shrimp, peanuts, and palm oil. Vatapa is eaten with warm rice. Apart from shrimp, as a side dish, vatapa can be replaced with chicken, turkey, or tuna. Next, we will explore Brazilian traditional art. The first is samba. Samba is Brazilian dance and music genre has African roots. This dance has become an icon of Brazilian identity. Traditionally, samba is played with cavaquinho strings and various other types of guitars. With the influence of American orchestras since the Second World War and impact of U.S. music after the war. The next is capoeira. Capoeira is a martial sport developed by African slaves in Brazil around the 1500s. Capoeira movements resemble dance and have a heavy focus on the kick and accompanied by music called juku. Next, we will explore Brazilian traditional ceremony. Let's go! First, there is Carnival. Carnival is a festival held to welcome Easter. Carnival originates from the custom of Portuguese people. In Brazil, we are always immersed in the joy of welcoming Easter. The festival will feature a colorful parade wearing unique blue and striking clothing. That's where we can watch samba dancing performance and various other types of local entertainment. The second, there is the Cachaca Festival. In this festival, you will find lots of food trucks along the road selling traditional food. Festival de Cachaca is actually dedicated to a typical Brazilian liquor made from sugarcane. The next is Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest is a traditional festival typical of German society held every October by Brazilians. At the festival, visitors can taste various types of typical German beer drinks. The last is Parintins Folklore Festival. Parintins Folklore Festival is the second biggest festival after Carnival. This festival is held in June for 3 days. Here, local people will rejoice by watching interesting performances such as dancing, singing, and very lively parties. The aim of this festival is to introduce and preserve the local artistic and cultural heritage. Okay, the most important of our explore is cultural etiquette in Brazil. For etiquette, so do. The first is wherever you enter, say "Hola tudo bem," or in English is "Hi, how are you?" The second is if you drive at night, you can run a red light. This is different from Indonesia. In Indonesia, you are not allowed to run red lights even at night. The next is use your hand when talking or test your tongue. The next is wear toga or shorts. If you don't wear shorts or short pants, you are a foreigner. The last is one plate is often enough for 2 people. This is the same from Indonesia. Indonesia, one plate can enough for 1 until 5 people. For the next etiquette, so don't. The first is don't ask for a second guidance help until you have finished the first. The second is don't be topless at the beach. The third is don't lie on the beach. Here, local people sunbathe while sitting or standing. The fourth is avoid standing too far away or being too quiet when meeting people. The last is avoid starting to eat before the host has started or leaving the table immediately after you have finished eating. Okay, that's all our explore in my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.